What's up, guys? In this video we're going to be looking at the top 3 penny stocks that are in the electric vehicle sector that are having a huge potential move to the upside. We're going to be looking at exactly if these companies are a potential buy and have good opportunities in the upcoming years and even decades, guys. We're going to be looking at exactly the price points that we can get involved with them, what kind of vehicles are they producing, specifically going to be looking at each company, cars, models. I'm going to go in detail, explain to you guys these companies. The first stock we're going to be talking about is going to be ticker symbol AYRO. The second company we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol FUV, which is Arcimoto. And the third stock we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol kndi. I'm going to go in detail about these companies, so make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first stock we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol AYRO. Now this company was founded in 2017 in Austin, Texas, and it's basically focused on electric vehicle, producing compact, purpose-built, automotive grade, and street legal electric vehicles. As you can see over here, this company has a lot of different types of models. We're going to be looking at that in detail, but this company basically is producing cars that can be used in campuses. They actually had a deal with Penn State and other major companies, other universities that actually use some of their fleets that this company produces. So you can use these cars in education, corporate campuses, hotel and resorts, and also for government, food, beverage, retail, and things like that. So we're going to be looking at exactly specific models that this company has. So the first model that we're going to be looking at is going to be the Club Car 411. So this is the one that they had a deal with other companies. So as you can see right here, the Club Car is a compact vehicle designed for your campus, ideal for low speed logistics and cargo services. It has the agility and versatility that's essential in a campus or urban environment, filling the gap between full-size truck and small utility cars. So it has multiple body options over here, so you can you can choose the design that you want to buy it. And also it's a compact electric versatile design for your workday and equipment to handle your needs, part of your smart fleet, so you can add it. So the other important thing you want to look at is going to be it is ease of use and the design, the flexibility, low cost of ownership, which is super important because a lot of people want to save money. That's why they get involved with buying the electric vehicles like this. It's not a truck, but it's electric vehicles. As you can see, this lady is like using the truck to deliver some kind of equipment to the car and take it somewhere else. And as you can see right here, the user case is going to be for you can use a truck in different scenarios, for example, maintenance services, events, delivery, catering, and other things. And as you can see over here, this specific vehicle has been used in different campuses. So this is the dimension. You can also go into the website and see exactly more details about the performance of this car, but it looks specifically designed and it's very narrowed niche, so that is something that you want to look for in a company. The other model that this company has is called AYRO 311. This is the first all-electric three-wheeled vehicle of its kind. The AYRO 311 Autocycle comes complete with a revolutionary design, line seatings, a four-door access for an unparalleled road experience, perfect for professionals and personal use. So it looks kind of pretty cool, but it also looks like one of those tuk-tuk cars that people use abroad. So the multiple body options over here, you can actually design, you can choose whatever that you want. It's also customizable. You can change the colors and things like that. It's performance build, easy to operate, low cost of ownership, customizable, so you can customize it, and safe design and sustainable. So this is really cool. At least it looks, it's kind of cool if you want to drive it around and stuff like that, but still you need to be able to have a purpose for it. So the use case for this specific truck, for this specific car, electric car, is going to be the mail delivery. You can do it. You got public safety, cargo delivery, food delivery, personal use, parking enforcement. So you can actually use these cars for, the cops can use it, for example, like a Walmart and stuff. The security personnel can drive around the parking lots using this vehicle, which is an electric vehicle. So and you can also charge your specific dimensions. You can go do more research about the safety, the battery, the motor, the fleet options about this specific model. But now let's look at the exact price point and what is the potential for this company, guys. So as you can see over here, the company is currently trading at $3.27. It broke out to the upside. It's up 18% to the upside over here. And when you look at the year to date, actually dropped from $3.80 to $3.27. This huge move kind of happened because they did an offering. So the company closes a 5.4 million registered direct offering. So they raised some funds, they did a public offering, so they was able to raise capital by offering more shares. That's why the kind of company kind of sold off a little bit over here. The price point they kind of offered was approximately at the price of $2.50 per share. So that usually kind of affects their price points when these companies kind of try to raise the capital. When they dilute the stock, the stocks actually have the higher probability of going down to the downside. Except if you're like a main company like Tesla, when they did an offering, the stock actually went to the upside. But Tesla's like another level of stock. But as you can see over here, the average volume is like 1 million shares of average traded, but the volume drastically increased on Friday. So it traded 18 million shares. So a lot of people actually came, bought, and sold a specific stock. And the 52-week range for this stock is $2.15. And the high that it made is $5.46, guys. So there's a huge range over here, but it's kind of relatively close to the low that it had of the specific company. But now let's look at exactly what specific price point that we can get involved in it. And also the market cap is relatively low, which is like close to $50 million, So one of the important things you want to look at is going to be this company actually doesn't have a lot of shares available for the public to buy and sell to. So the share outstanding is really small, which is 50 million shares, and the share of the float is going to be 1.583. So that's the amount of shares people can buy and sell to. So that's very light flow. So if this company starts to go to spike to the upside, it can definitely go to the upside. As you can see over here, this day it actually opened at $4 and went to like $9, so within one day. So when these kind of price fluctuations happen drastically within one period because of the amount of shares available for people to buy and sell, if there's a lot of demand for this stock, then it's going to shoot up to the upside. And also if there's a lot of supply, the stock can also drastically go to the downside. So you have to be super careful if you are trading these kind of low float stocks. But if you want to get involved in this stock in the short term over here, it's kind of having the base over here, which is it's kind of respecting the support area around like $2.50 area. But if this stock starts to spike up, you can definitely spike up to $6, so there's a potential for this stock. A good risk reward trade can be placed in this specific stock, as you can see over here. But the price point that we can use as support level is going to be around $2.50, around close to $3 area. So it's a good risk reward trade that can possibly be made with this, but also be super careful. As I mentioned, the stock price can fluctuate drastically to the upside and to the downside, so be super careful. And institution ownership is basically non-existent. It's like 0.10%. Insider ownership is only 2%, as you can see over here. But now let's move on to the second stock, guys. The remaining two penny stocks that we're going to be looking at are actually in the 5 best electric car stocks to buy for the next 10 years or for the next upcoming decade. So the last two stocks we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol FUV or Arcimoto, and the other company is going to be ticker symbol KNDI or kndi Technologies. So Arcimoto, ticker symbol FUB, is one of the exciting electric car stocks in the market that has a market cap of $72 million and is located in Oregon. So one of the main things that makes this company different is specifically Arcimoto is a consumer-oriented product. The fun utility vehicle FUB looks positioned to become a next-generation ATV of sort and maybe the urban vehicle of choice over here. So the other thing that you want to look for this company is the delivery of the cars started in late 2019 and production of the commercial cars will start in the late 2020. So across these various consumers and commercial verticals, Arcimoto potential is quite enormous, much bigger than its current $72 million market cap implies. So they're saying that this company has a lot of potential. It's not only just for fun, for just luxurious things that you buy this. There's also, they have two kind of models that you can get involved with. One is called the Deliverator and the other one is the Rapid Responder. So now let's look at these specific models. This is one of the designs of the first cars, and electric for all. It can go to 75 miles per hour top speed, 102 city mile range, and 173.7 city mpge. And look at her having a joyride over here. And the driver train, we're building a sustainable future that is fun to drive. So our mission, this is one of the cars that they have, which is called the Deliverator, Arcimoto Deliverator. And the deliverator, local deliveries, global impact. So you can, drive DoorDash or other deliveries things, apps. You can use those apps to use this specific vehicle. You can save some electric vehicles, to save some gas. You're not going to use gas, but you can use these vehicles, to drive around and do some deliveries. I bet you can save a lot of money with them. And the Arcimoto fleets, electrifying your organization. So the company is delivering on the specific states, California or Oregon and Washington. And you can also order, you can follow them on this specific websites. And it looks like one of those upgraded electric vehicle tuk-tuks, just like in India too, kind of like three-wheel cars. But it kind of looks pretty cool for having fun driving around, and you can definitely own them. So this is Arcimoto, guys. So but now let's look at the exact price points this company is trading at right now. Is this currently this company a buy? As you can see over here, the company is trading to the upside, is currently up 25.14%, and it's currently been trending to the upside a lot. And the share outstanding for this company is 24 million shares, and the share of the float is 60 million shares, and the insider ownership is 43.63%. And the CEO and the CFO, I actually saw a video about that. They're actually passionate about this company, and they invested a lot of money into this specific company, guys. So it's just been breaking out to the upside. One of the news that just came out is they've been able to kind of also do a direct offering to raise some capital. So they diluted the shares a little bit and they raised the capital, but they think that they have really solid potential to expand once they start delivering the the vehicles that they had in 2020, guys. So at the end of 2020, 2021, they're going to be start delivering. As they say, they start delivering in those 3 states. They're trying to expand as time goes on. But this sector has been really, really hot, guys. So this stock's just been trending to the upside. Right now, it's kind of overextended, and it's really just going up nonstop for the past few weeks. It's just been going up. So the good price point is just to wait for it to have a pullback. But if you're just going to believe in this company, if you want to invest in this specific company for the long run, it doesn't matter what price point you get involved in it, because you can just buy a few shares here, and if it goes down, you can average, and then you can just keep buying eventually within the next few 5, 6, 7 years, and it can definitely continue to go to the upside. So you can have a very good solid average while you start your position. But this company definitely is one of those top 5 electric cars that you can own, stocks that you should own for the next decades. It's on that list, guys. But now let's move on to the third stock, guys. Now before we get into the third stock, guys, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe if you are new, and if you have any questions, make sure you drop it in the comment section below, guys. So the last stock we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol kndi. Now this company is a Chinese company, and it supplies parts to different electric vehicle manufacturers. So for example, the main company that they supply is going to be for NIO. Now NIO, what makes NIO super different than Tesla is the batteries are exchangeable. So you don't have to charge it. You just drive to their different stations across China. You drive to one of those stations and they swap up the battery. So this is the technology that this company is actually developed to begin with, and this is one of the main things that this company is known for. And unfortunately, a lot of companies in the US and other parts of the world are actually abandoning that specific technology because the batteries are starting to get super better, so you don't have to swap them. But however, China is exclusively doubling down on this specific technology. As you can see over here, China is doubling down on its effort to make the battery swap model, across the entire country through battery standardization. So they're going to be doubling down on this specific technology. So there's a potential for this stock, to continue to go to the upside as NIO stock continues to go to the upside. A lot of deliveries for that specific vehicle, and NIO continues. This company is going to be the supplier for those specific batteries to be swapped, and this specific technology is going to be growing in China at the same time. So if it gets broader accepted in China and they start using this company, of course, eventually it's going to expand to other countries if they see success in China, guys. But now let's look at the company. What is the price point that we can get involved in this specific company, guys? As you can see over here, the stock has been up 5% on Friday, 0.9 cents, and the stock is in a critical position right now to break to the upside over here. It kind of pulled back. It's kind of have like a resistance price point over here, which is right at $4 mark, guys. So if it breaks out at $4 mark, I like this price point over here. If it breaks and holds above this price point, there's a potential for it, to spike up and go to the first price target over here, which is like 450. There's a support area over here, that the resistance we can use over here, this price point. So the first target is going to be $4.50. So it's kind of like really in a tight area. So it's kind of the risk reward is kind of off for short-term trading if you're looking at it to buy and sell it like right away. But if you want to buy and sell this stock for the long term, hold it for like 5-10 years or even for a couple of years, you know, as the NIO and other electric vehicles kind of get more deliveries of these trucks, other cars, and as their technology grows, as their brand grows, this is a supplier for those companies. So there's definitely potential for this company. That's why it's in the 5 best electric car stocks to own for the next 10 years, you know. So, and also one of the downsides is it's a Chinese company, so it's kind of like you have to be skeptical about these specific Chinese companies. You can't trust, you know, them. So the share outstanding is going to be 52 million shares, and the share of the float is 37.74 million shares of this company is available. And as you can see, insider ownership is super small, institutional ownership is super small, and that is the main issue with this specific company also, is like not a lot of investors or hedge funds or anything like that invest in this company. So you have to be super careful with that too. So anyway, guys, it looks kind of an interesting company to hold for the long term if you're interested in it. But I don't personally think that there's a potential for this company or this hot sectors of kndi to continue the upside, because the election season is coming up and you never know what's going to happen with China trade war and things like that. So these potential moves for this specific Chinese companies are very, very risky to get involved with them. So anyway, guys, this is going to be the top 3 stocks, penny stocks that we covered in this video. If you have any questions, make sure to drop in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and make sure you smash the like button. But I'll catch you guys on another video tomorrow. Have a wonderful holiday and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.